Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with finally a StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void 1v1. And no, this is not live, but this is a replay cast. And you can see I'm playing as Terran, and my opponent is also playing as Terran. Hooray for the Terran race. This is a TvZ, not TvZ, wow, it's TvT, wow. I'm already failing. Anyway, pretty excited to do some replay casting. I'm gonna try doing this a bit more because otherwise you'd just be hearing me press buttons all the time. But anyway, you can see both of us going for very similar builds, racks, then gas at the same time. Probably should just fast forward a little bit because right now there's not really much going on. You can see that he is gonna go for a scout. I'm not gonna scout. Scout. Wow, really, I'm not good with words today at all. Just completely messing it up. So, racks here are gonna be soon done, so probably gonna be seeing a Reaper on both sides, Orbital CC as well, for both him and me. Everything looks quite normal so far. He, however, killed my SCV, which makes me call his SCV OP, and rightfully so. Why does his SCV beat my SCV, right? I mean, I'm the prince and I should have the better SCV, right? That doesn't make any sense. No sense. Anyway. My Reaper is coming up right now. He, however, does not have a Reaper. Gonna be moving up here and probably gonna be doing a fair amount of damage because he only has like 2 Marines done. He's making Marines though, which is a great thing for him. Because since he is making Marines, what this means is that he can deal with this Reaper. If he had the reactor going, I'd be screwed. And here I make a massive mistake. I do end up stopping the CC, but I don't pull back. And he calls my Reaper OP, but honestly it's not worth it to take down the SCV building the CC and then die. So, should have kept it alive. But looks like he's gonna make a factory with Tech Lab. And also a starport, but he's gonna be going for some timing, as you can see here, and he hasn't actually restarted his CC production whatsoever. Is he gonna cancel it? That's what it looks like. So over here you can see I'm getting my stim, I'm getting Marines ready. This build essentially is going to be the TvZ build that I use in TvT as well, apparently. So you can see I've got a starport on the way, reactor here. So what I'm gonna be doing is, you can see I've got stim being researched over here, and because of that, what it means is that I'm gonna go for timing with 2 medevacs and 16 Marines. I'm gonna load my Marines up into the 2 medevacs, head on over to my opponent's base, and see if I can do some damage with those units. And it should be relatively risk-free, right? I mean, I can just fly away with medevacs and use boost on them and I'll be fine and not really lose anything. But the potential for damage is massive here. However, there is a risk to it. Of course, if I go out with medevacs and at the same time he's pushing, I'm kind of screwed because I don't have my units back home. So that would be fairly difficult to deal with. So he's actually moved down his natural, but this is very, very late. I'm already mining from my natural. And I've taken down his SCV there. Still mining from my natural. I've got a very nice lead in terms of SCV count, 34 to 27. And in terms of army supply, I'm also ahead. So right now, this is a really bad spot for him. He did actually scout my main, but I've got my Raxes up here. I'm not actually producing constantly, so this is a mistake that I'm doing. But still, I'm making a ton of units. I'm starting to make a tank. I'm making double medevacs. And now he's gonna break down his plates here. But again, I am so far ahead in this game that I can just... Looks like I'm gonna take a third already, and I'm macroing up quite well. Just so far ahead. Look at that worker supply and army supply. By the way, this is Diamond League ladder, and I just completely messed this up and boost without actually moving medevacs. So that was pretty bad, guys. Yeah, again, massively ahead in both worker and army supply, and I'm producing more SCVs than he is as well. So I'm going to soar up ahead of him in terms of army supply. So it looks like my double drop is coming over here, but this is not the best double drop. Had I hit him here, this is where it would have been really hard for him to deal with. So I get my Marines down here. But actually, I completely messed this up and I lose the Marines like a fool, basically. So that was really, really bad. I mean, well, he lost like 6 units, but in terms of resources lost, that was really, really bad for him. How do I show? There we go. So I killed 2 workers. 2 workers. Like, honestly, that was so bad. I should have just stimmed earlier and gone for the tank, because that would have worked out okay. But right now, I've given him an opportunity to come back. But I mean, I'm still so far ahead in terms of worker supply, and also still a bit ahead in terms of army supply. And my third is almost done, so that's really good for me. But his is as well. However, my orbital is nearly done. So yeah, I'm still making more units right now. I should be adding on additional Raxes, double eBays going on, +1/+1. Meanwhile, he's just on 1 eBay. He's adding down a missile turret over here. Not the best spot for it. That's actually a really weird spot for a missile turret. Either in the mineral line or put them down like how I'm doing it, I think. This is a weird missile turret position. Should be more over here. But yeah, I also have one here. Just in case Banshees come around or medevac drops to make them a bit scared. But yeah, this is weird missile turret position, honestly. So yeah, I'm soon gonna be mining for my third. There we go. I got my units there. In terms of army supply, he actually just got ahead, but I'm still making more SCVs than he is. However, he's gonna go for a drop right now, so this could be potentially game-ending damage that he does here. I've got combat shields ready, so does he, and 1/1 is soon gonna be done for me. But I don't actually spot this, so this could potentially do a lot of damage to my third if I don't see it in time, and especially if he just drops down here and doesn't drop it directly on top of my third base, because that's gonna mean that, whoa, he's totally gonna catch me out of position. And especially because I just decided to move out right now, so this is the worst timing possible. Now he gets in here and I'm like, oh crap. So I just lost my entire worker advantage right here. I pull in the Marine, and I'm gonna lose the third base. So this is where I lose the game, basically. Or at least I think I did. I don't remember how it actually went, but yeah. I come around here, and here I just completely botch everything. And now he's taking down so many SCVs. This is such a bad position right now. I'm behind in army supply, almost behind in worker supply. He does decide to drop me over here. I am, however, gonna kill those Marines right there. And there's still one Marine down here doing annoying damage. So right now, I have given away my lead. Still gonna land the third, but he's mining much quicker from the third than I am. So right now, this is a position I'm not too comfortable with right now. Yes, I have a bit of extra army supply, but I just nearly lost the third. Okay, I didn't lose it, but I lost so many workers. Like, that was insane. He did so much more damage with his drop compared to me. Now just imagine, again, I drop in his main. Well, actually he has a tank in his main, so it's not the worst defense that he's got up there. Well, he's moving up right here, but again, does he see me? Because, no, he does not see me, and I don't see him either. So it looks like, again, he's gonna have the better end of this. Because, again, I don't see where his third is. So I scan, and I see there's nothing here. So I'm like, okay. Then where are his units? Okay, so he scans here and is like, oh, crap. Do I see this?
Base is under attack.
Looks like I do, so I'm gonna send everything out as fast as I can. He's still killing a lot of stuff right now, but I'm pushing in. He has no tanks here. Well, he has one, but I'm gonna focus it down to ensure it doesn't do more damage. And here I'm actually gonna... I am not dropping my tanks down. I don't know why. This is a huge mistake. So here we go. I dropped down my tanks. And here I'm just gonna do so much damage to him. And it looks like he's gonna pull back, then he's gonna try and go back forward. And I actually have a tank here, but I'm not producing anymore, which is a mistake. If I had like 1 or 2 tanks, this defense could be so much easier. So once again, I'm ahead in this game. But I'm not actually getting rid of this tank properly. There we go, I actually killed the tank, and I'm killing his reinforcements fairly well here. It looks like SCVs are going to potentially kill my tank there. Nope. It does live in here. He's taking care of my natural, but I have all these marines. So I know if I should have pulled my SCVs with my marines immediately right now, because I could have just dealt with this so easily. So there we go. I'm coming in from both angles. Still have units here. But he has 2 workers left. I have a massive army supply. Still, he has these 2 tanks, which he's gonna send forward, and I'm just gonna attack them, and they are gone. So right now, yes, he has a 3rd CC, but he just has no supply. It's 2 workers, and I'm just gonna push up right now, and this should really be over. Am I gonna catch this medevac too? Like, looks like these guys are going straight towards the medevac. So looks like I got lucky and I finished off that medevac, and now he calls GG. He loses his last few units, and again, I had no 3rd here, but this position was good enough for me anyway. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and follow me on social media. I'll see you next time.